Hello children, in this very video we are going to deal with chapter 2 of class 5, the skeletal system. As I have told you that there are different systems that work together so that our body can function properly. So there are different systems functioning in our body. They are the skeletal system, the digestive system, the respiratory system, the circulatory system, excretory system, nervous system. So these all systems work together so that our body can function in a proper way. So skeletal system is also very important for we human beings because it provides us a structure. Okay, so the skeletal system is providing us the structure. It is a framework of bones. As you can see this in this diagram now, skeletal system. The skeleton system is made up of bones. It is a framework of bones, and it is this skeleton system basically consists of bones, and these skeleton system are providing or performing n numbers of function. Number one is that it gives us structure to our body. It protects the delicate internal organs of our body like brain, heart, lungs. Okay, otherwise what is going to happen if we are getting a little bit accidents also, then our organs are going to be affected. So this skeletal system looks after that our internal organs should not get damaged or injured, and all the movement, okay, of our body is possible because of the skeletal system plus the muscular system. You just keep your hands down and then just take it up. What is going to happen? Your hands are moving up and down now. So it's happening because the bones in your body or in your hands, they are moving, as well as the muscles of your hand, they are helping it in the movement. And the bones also store one of the important minerals which is known as calcium, and they also produce different cells, blood cells. Okay, so these were the important function of the skeletal system. Let's go through the skeletal system. As you can see, this one now, this is the skull. This skull is protecting our brain. This is pectoral girdle. So it is connecting our hands to our main body. Okay, so this rib cage, there is a cage, there is a rings of bones. This rings of bones is protecting our lungs, our heart. Okay, and as you see this elongated structure, this is a backbone. It is joining our skull and the lower part of our body. This is a pelvic girdle. This is a this is connecting the lower part of our body to the upper part of our body. And the legs, these are the upper legs and these are the lower legs. Okay, this upper legs is known as the femur and this lower limbs is known as the fibula. Okay, and this whole portion of from the pelvic girdle to the pectoral girdle is termed as the upper limb. Okay, so basically the three differentiation you can see here: skull, second one is the upper limb, the third one is the lower limb. In total in a human being there are 206 bones. Okay, but in a newborn baby the number of bone is 300, and as the baby start growing now, there are different number of bones, they get joined together, they get fused together, and ultimately they are also going to have a 206 number of bones. So as you can see in this human skeletal system, the main parts are skull, rib cage, backbone, two pair of limbs, and two types of girdles. Now first of all we are going to deal with the skull. This skull is the heart structure. Okay, and it is protecting our brain from getting injured. As you can see, there are sockets present in our skull. These for eyes, for nose, the teeth. All the part of the skull are fixed and leaving the lower jawline. Okay, this jawline is moving when we are speaking. The lower jaw is moving now. Whenever you are eating, the lower jaw is moving. Otherwise all the parts of the skull are fixed. Okay, this protect our brain. Now rib cage, as you can see, this cage, it is a cage made up of the bones. Okay, and as you can see there are 12 pairs, The 12 closed pairs are there. As you can, this is running here and there, they are joined, they are closed. But there are also bones that are lying free. These are known as the floating ribs, and this is the main from where it is arising. This is known as sternum. These all are the ribs. Okay, this floating ribs, they are not closed. There are 2 pairs of floating ribs and 10 pairs of this closed ribs, and in total there are 12 pairs of the ribs. Now come the backbone. As you can see now, this is the main important link between the skull and the body. It is linking our body skull to the lower part of the body, and this is also known as the spine or the vertebral column. And there are 33 small bones. Okay, there are 33 small rings like bones which is known as vertebrae, and bending, twisting, turning, all these movement are possible because of the presence of this backbone in our body. Now the girdles, as I told you now, the shoulder girdle is connecting our hands to the rest part of the body. Hip girdle is connecting the upper part of our body to the lower part of the body, and there are 2 types of limb, upper limb and the lower limb. And this shoulder girdle is also known as the pectoral girdle, and this hip girdle is also known as the pelvic girdle. Okay, its main function is this hip girdle. Its main function is to protect our urinary bladder and the kidneys. Okay, and the hands are moving because of the presence of the shoulder girdle. Okay, the movement won't be easy if the shoulder girdle was not there. And you know, one of the longest bone present in our body is the femur, a thigh bone. Okay, and whatever is our total weight, 14% of the weight is of that of the bones. Okay, now here you can see the structure of a bone. So what is this? This is a bone. This is a sponge bone, yellow bone marrow, red bone marrow. These are the blood vessels which are supplying the bones with the different kinds of material, nutrients, oxygen, carbon dioxide, whatever it is. This is a cartilage. So the bone, as you can touch in your body, it is very very hard and strong. Okay, it is providing strength to our body. This spongy bone, they are very flexible, and they are very light weighted. And this bone is filled with a jelly like substance which is known as the bone marrow, and here the new blood cells are also formed here. And children, for today's homework, you have to do page number 13, time to recall. This is your homework for today. Thank you.